what's up, zombie killers? Meatwagon here. And I'm going to bring you a little gameplay on the map 5. So this was about last Tuesday, about a little less than a week ago. This is on the Xbox. I just picked up my my copy of Black Ops for Xbox, and I thought I would jump on and do some zombies. And this is where I first kind of try to utilize this strategy of teleporting into the Pack-a-Punch room and starting in here, trying to eliminate a bunch of them right off the bat, and then getting out and making laps around the map. And some of you may have seen this strategy used in 2-player mode with Spider-Bite and myself on this same map, and that was made like the next day after I did this. So any strategies that I run is usually stuff that I've come up on my own, and if it's someone else's strategy, I'll definitely give credit where credit is due. But this was something I found a little bit by accident, and you know, when you're playing solo or you're playing doubles, because you don't have a whole lot of firepower to hold down a certain area, you have to come up with some unique things to do, whether it's something like this where you're right away you're just going to wait to teleport out and then come back in later to this area to try and fight them, or you know, taking an elevator, initially trying to escape the mad rush, the first rush of everyone coming out on the map. So if you see my aim is bad, you gotta please excuse that, because again, like I always say, I don't play Xbox a lot, and I'm not very good with the controller jumping back and forth between the PS3 and the Xbox. So I definitely try. I do use the appropriate controller for each unit. So what the hell, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. So this strategy, I can't tell you whether it's good or not. I know it works okay for solo and for doubles. I haven't tried it with 3 or 4 players, and I haven't really played this map with 3 or 4 players. So I've yet to find anything to do with that. But this is fun. You can see here on round 18, I'm kind of, if you time it right, just like everything else, when you're moving around, kind of like what we did in the Kino map on the theater, that you want to move around at a certain pace. You don't want to get too far out ahead of yourself and have the zombies start spawning in front of you. What you can see, I'm moving at kind of a walking pace here, and most of them are behind me. Now, what they do is they cut across through that center teleporter there, and they'll cut off your path. So keep that in mind as you turn around like this to rack up some major points. Look at that, I don't know, I gained about 5,000 points just in a couple of blasts with those double points. It's pretty nice to have a LMG like this. You get a double points. Make sure you turn around and blast into that pile of zombies, because you really rack up your score. And by doing that, especially in solo, because you've got to open all the barriers up and do everything yourself, you need to make sure and focus in on getting as many points as you can, and always having some points in reserve just in case. You can see I haven't gotten my speed cola yet, so I think at the end of this round I probably will go get that, seeing that I have an LMG now, and I want to be able to reload it, you know, fairly quick. It's not the end of the world when you're moving around if you don't have speed cola. Speed cola is something you definitely want to have if you're staying put, if you're camping in a spot and trying to hold your ground, because you're going to be stuck somewhere and they're going to be mad rushing you, and you want to make sure you can reload quick. So in solo mode, it's not quite as critical, as long as you already have a decent path, a decent route established that you're going to be running around in. So like I said, if you saw over on Next Gen Tactics, Spider-Bite and myself, we played doubles on this, and I tell you what, solo's fun, but doubles is, if you can play with 2 players, that I think is actually a lot more fun than running solo or even running 4-player. Because with doubles, it gives you a lot of zombies, you know, there's a lot of action that comes out, so the challenge is definitely there for the amount of zombies that come in. But you also have that option of you know, being able to split the cost of opening up barriers and being able to revive each other and you know, the strategy, and it's always more fun playing with someone else than just running around solo. So I definitely recommend you guys try that. Hook up with your best friend, run around in doubles, and try and pwn some zombies, because it's a lot of fun. I think you guys will be seeing me and Spider running around the theater of death over there playing doubles, and I tell you, it was a lot of fun, because you'll see if you watch those videos that it's pretty challenging. I mean, it's pretty challenging as far as the amount of zombies that come out. It's a lot more than it is in solo mode, so yeah, try that out. Definitely try out doubles. It might be the new thing now, instead of running 1 or 4 players. Excuse me. And let's see, I'm gonna pack a punch my my RPK here, which is a pretty good gun, because it's got, what is it, 125 rounds in the magazine, and it fires pretty quick. It's a pretty fast firing gun, so this is a good gun. If this pops up in the box, you definitely want to take hold of the RPK. It does some serious damage on them. So this strategy here, what I found is, I turn on, and you're gonna see here, I turn on 3 of the 4 DEFCON switches. There's 2 upstairs, which those are the 2 right there. And then there's 2 downstairs, 1 on either side of the stairs where you come down. So I always turn on these 3 switches. Here's the 3rd one. And the 4th one, I go and stand by it, which is right down over there. I'll go to it. I think I'm going to go up and get my Speed Cola right now. And it's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad strategy, because, again, I like to stay on the move. I like to kind of run and gun. I think I'm going to put rounds, 1 through whatever, 15 or 16 of run and gun style of this over on NGT Games, because I know a lot of you guys like to see it from the beginning, and this particular one, I was having some fun doing a little run and gun style. Oh, here we go, dancing to elevator music right here. So yeah, elevator music. Nice touch, Treyarch. So here's the 4th switch right here. The reason why I wait for this one is, obviously, it's the closest to the teleporter that you're going to want to run through. So I stand by it. You got to watch the flanked windows on your right and your left, and down the stairs. If you don't have all the windows closed up, they're going to come from your right and left really quick, because there's 2 windows really close to you. And if you have those closed up, they could come through from the other side of the teleporter, so you definitely have to watch out for that, because you don't want to run into a mob of zombies as you're trying to get into that teleporter. So here comes the Pentagon Thief. I pretty much own this guy after he takes my first gun as I play this, so I don't really mind him taking my first gun. On this, you can see I just let him take my, what I call, snowball gun. I don't really care what the real name of it is. I like to name everything myself, and I'm going to call it the snowball gun, because I think that's funny. It shoots snowballs at him. So why not call it the snowball gun? Winter's Fury, Winter's Howl, whatever. It's the snowball gun. So right here, RPK. I got lucky. I got him in a long line here, and I just gunned him down. Pretty easy. I think all the other rounds that you'll see in the other video is I gun him down every time as well. And the reason why I'm going to post that over on NGT Games is because I think I'm going to post it up as one full video. It's about 25 minutes long. So over there I can post it up the full length for you. And it's pretty cool. It's even though it's a long video, it goes pretty fast because, again, I'm running around. At first, I'm not using any strategy. I'm wasting my pistol bullets. I'm not boarding up windows. I'm just running around having fun. So that'll be kind of a cool video for you guys to see. Is kind of how I play when I'm just messing around and trying to have a good time with this and not going all try hard and focused. It's just something to have fun with. And you got to do things like that if you're running solo mode, because it can get a little monotonous, a little boring, and I don't know, do whatever you guys want to do to have fun, because that's what it's about with zombies, is having a lot of fun. And this is the last round. I actually die here. I do some pretty good ownage here with the RPK as these guys come in. This is a good example of what this gun can do for you. But when I take off out of here, I end up taking a little too many swipes, and the game ends as I'm still running. So watch this RPK ownage right here. It's pretty good. Just laying into him, aiming for the head and shoulders, trying to put him down quicker. I switch out to the hip fire here because, look, when they're this close, you don't want to aim down sights because aiming down sights just slows down your movement. So right here you can see I start taking swipes. Now I'm red, and I run between those two guys, and this is it. One more swipe and I'm done. Anyway, round 20, not beast mode, but I tell you, a lot of fun. This is a tough map. It's a tough map to play. So I'm going to post up that NGT Games one. You guys definitely want to check that one out. It's a long video, but it's pretty action-packed for a solo game. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.